Thanks, Goose. The Magic Circle is a little bit tricky to sum up. Calling it a puzzle game is probably the most accurate description, but really that's just a cover for what is actually a biting parody of game development and fandom.
Before the gods made the world, everything looked like that. Just a big circle of nothing. The trick is to stare into it and see anything else.
The Magic Circle refers to a philosophical concept about games. It describes the sort of porous membrane that separates the virtual world from the real one.
Yeah, it's the sort of back and forth between players and developers that shape the digital worlds they create.
And this game is so meta.
So meta.
The demoness, Ava Nadir, has stolen my ring. She alone now commands life and death. Something.
Ish.
It's a game about making a game, where you're inside the game, making the game, while the developers argue about the game, while the game itself wants you to just end it all somehow and get the game released.
This world is a joke, and I need you to finish it.
Yeah, that's about as meta as they come for sure. You play as a QA tester on The Magic Circle, a game that's been in development hell for 20 years.
20 years I've wasted writing about the almighty player.
It's being made by a revered game developer that some fans consider to be almost godlike.
I'm nervous. Your work is sort of the great love of my life.
He's overambitious and overpromised on so many amazing features.
Help me ship this thing, or cancel it.
But in reality, his studio can never deliver on his vision. Peter Molyneux.
I wonder.
Peter Molyneux.
It was finished and you both canceled it.
Ish cut multiplayer. I didn't want my name on it.
The developers constantly appear as talking eyeballs, arguing with each other about features and frantically trying to get some semblance of a game ready to be shown for the imminent E4 demo they have to present.
Okay. I'll stay on until the demo, but wait till I tell you my new idea for the endgame.
It's not long before you stumble across an old AI within the program.
Going on 20 years I've been stuck in here, waiting for the gods.
He's been trapped in there since the original version of the game was scrapped and rewritten.
He knows the game is never going to be finished and he just wants to be free from this development hell. So he enlists your help to take down the developers from within, who he affectionately refers to as the Sky Bastards.
I call them sky bastards. But they ain't got the know-how to close the cracks.
Hex, at first I thought this was going to be a humorous Stanley Parable-style walk-em-up. But it's not long before you're placed in a small open world and left to figure out how to take down the Sky Bastards with some light puzzle solving.
There aren't a lot of mechanics at work though. You can draw power from cracks in the wall, which let you restore grayed out, deleted areas of the game, as well as trap enemies and objects to hack into their code.
Good, you found a way inside that monster's head.
I really liked that once you've hacked into them, you can strip their parameters, like their form of movement, attack style, special move, who their enemies and allies are, that kind of thing.
And once you strip their powers, they get added to your inventory, letting you apply them to any creature you come across. It's pretty satisfying as you go about building up this army of hacked and mutated creatures to do your bidding.
I love that you can rename them. I grew pretty fond of Little Butt Munch by the end of the game.
That'll work. Anything a creature can do, you can yank that part out and stitch it into one of your pets.
And I thought it was cool how open-ended the puzzle solving was. I mean, I'm not sure if standing on a fireproof turtle and making it attack a rock was the best way to cross a river of lava, but hey, it worked.
There aren't many puzzles though, and Hex, while I thought this was a really clever concept with great voice acting and writing, I just kept finding myself thinking, when does the fun begin? And then in a few hours it was over.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think you need to go into this for its concept and story rather than its mechanics. I'd almost say it's more of an interactive statement than a game, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, this has been made by a small team with some serious AAA games to their names.
E4, the great Hydra is upon us.
I think they set out to make a clever and satirical look behind the curtain of making a big AAA game, and they nailed that.
Fair enough. What are you going to give it, Hex?
Well, I thought this was really interesting and I enjoyed it, so I'm giving it 3.5.
Yeah, I think this is really clever, but I think you'll get more out of it if you know a bit about game development. I'm giving it 2.5 stars.
Ooh, yeah. That stupid cinematic is glitched again. You're stuck behind widescreen bars until you hard quit.